Welcome back to day 7 of Pause, 40 Words for the 40 Days of Lent. I am Reverend Linda Snyder, Pastor Linda, pastor of Middle Church in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Our word today is light, and our scripture for today is from John chapter 8, verse 12. Again, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. If you haven't already paused in silence before the Lord, pause this video and do so now. It can be tempting to let the darkness settle deep inside us. We live in a world darkened by sin and the consequences of sin. We experience different kinds of darkness. The darkness of intense pain and suffering. The darkness of loneliness and grief. The darkness of rejection and misunderstanding. The darkness of evil and sin. And most especially, the darkness of death itself. Being overwhelmed by darkness can cause difficulty, confusion, and pain. Jesus entered our world, your world and my world, to be a light in the darkness. Darkness hides evil, light exposes truth. Following Jesus in obedience is the only way to walk in the light. Think of that small child gleefully walking in a parent's shoes. The little boy puts on daddy's shoes and tromps around, so excited that he has his father's shoes on. When we follow Christ's footsteps, his light penetrates our darkness. We can see what road actually follows God's will, and we can see the obstacles and temptations to avoid. Jesus is all light. No darkness exists in him. When we choose to follow Jesus, his life-giving light will shine on us. Lent invites us to become children of light in a world darkened by sin. I think today's daily practice will be quite fun for you. I want you at some point to dim the lights and enjoy a meal by candlelight today or maybe one other day this week. Think about how hard it would be to eat in total darkness. And while you're sharing that meal or eating by yourself, ask yourself, what are the dark areas of your life, of your relationships, of your family, of your job? Now, couples and families can have this discussion together, but if you are single and eating alone, you have that conversation with God. Bring those dark areas to the living Christ in prayer. Let the light of Christ that the darkness cannot extinguish shine in. And Jesus spoke again, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.